Hello everyone, welcome to episode 25 of our survival series. My name is Joe Buffalo and I'm joined by Leo, the villager. How are you today? Good. What do you want to do?
I want to make a cobblestone generator.
You want to build a cobblestone generator?
Yeah!
That's a super idea. We should probably find out if a cobblestone generator gets more cobblestone than mining does. Do you want to do that?
Yeah!
Alright, you ready to get started?
Yeah!
Alright, let's go! My idea today is to take this wall behind Leo, dig it out, a nice hallway, about 8 blocks, then make a room that is 9 by 22. And once we get in that room that's 9 by 22, we can then put our cobblestone generators and our stone generator. Then we can make a mining area and we can mine down to the important levels of every single y-axis in the world. For example, we could go down to y-59 and look for redstone and diamond. But to get down to that world, we're going to just jump into a little pool of water and have an elevator system that takes us right back up to the top of our mining area. And in that mining collection area, we can also have an item elevator that sends all the items up to 1 or 2 or 3 or even 5 different chests. And then I think to measure this is see how long it takes us to mine out this room and then the 5 levels that we're going to go to, which are copper, lapis, redstone, diamond, gold, and iron. All right, let's get started on our beginning room. Okay, Leo, take us on a tour what you got done digging out this little hallway. Wow, this looks really good, Leo.
Yep.
All right, Leo, what we should do next is make the floor match the walls. You want to get started on that?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead. All right, Leo, we have the room completed. Let's go build our first cobblestone generator. So to start our cobblestone generator, basically what we have to have is water flowing into lava. And water flowing into lava is going to create cobblestone. Okay, to start our cobblestone generator, we're going to come down to this corner of the room here and have our cobblestone generate this way. So we'll come to this area here. We'll put a block here, here, and here, giving you that triangle shape. And what the idea is to have lava flowing into flowing water. So in order to do that, we could put a bucket of lava here that'll flow out this way. And then in this spot will be our cobblestone where it's generated. But if we were to come over this way, place a staircase here, and then a cobblestone wall here, and a cobblestone wall here, we could place a temporary block here and a block here. Now we can place a bucket of water in here and a bucket of lava in here. All I have to do now is mine this, and cobblestone is generated by the flowing lava and the flowing water. And this can go on and you can just use this as your cobblestone generator. But what if we wanted to automate this so that we could turn it on and off and we can stand maybe over here and just mine them as they come at us? Let me show you how to do that. So once you're at this point where the water and the lava is not in the generator, go ahead and take this block out, take this block out, and take this block out. Next, go ahead and place a piston right here and a redstone torch in there, along with redstone dust right here. Then right behind that, go ahead and place a block of your choice, which we're going to use cobblestone to keep it consistent. And now the generator is set up where once we place lava in here, it'll flow with the water. The two will make a cobblestone block. That block will be powered by this redstone torch. That'll power this redstone dust, which will power this block. This block will power this piston. The piston will move the cobblestone forward. A piston can push a maximum of 12 blocks together. So once it hits 12, it will stop. And then if we were to put a lever right here, we could go ahead and then turn the system on and off. So if we were to come up here, put our water source in, and then come in here and put our lava in, it's going to start to make cobblestone and then push it until it hits 12 blocks. And there's 12. So if we were to come down here and start mining this, it'll turn back on. And again, this is a great way to just stand here and mine cobblestone until you get how much you need. And if you're done, just come over here, flick the lever, it shuts the machine down. You can get your last 2 pieces, pick up all your cobblestone, and now the machine is shut off. Now we're going to go ahead and build a stone generator. And in order to make a stone generator, you need lava to fall above water. So it has to fall from the top of water. So in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and dig this block out right here. And we're going to put a water source going into the ground that way. Now we'll go ahead and surround this water block with blocks of glass so that it won't go anywhere other than into the hole. And now we want to go ahead and place a block here and a block here and a block here. This is going to be the central point where we put our lava. So next we'll go ahead and put a block here, and a block here. So what you should have is this cross-like pattern on the top, and then of course this L pattern on the bottom, the water flowing into the hole in the ground. Now we can go ahead and dig this glass out of here, and then we go ahead and just pour our lava into this spot here. What happens is a block of stone is generated. Now we can sit here and mine this as long as we want in the same process we did with the cobblestone. But what if we were to automate it? This one's a little bit more difficult because you're not able to put a redstone torch in the bottom because the water will wash it away. So for here, we're going to have to build a clock. In order to build a clock, we're going to have to expand our room a little. All right, so we just dug a 5x4 room behind our stone generator. And what we want to do next is take out this block right here. Next, you want to come right here and place a piston facing the block. And what you could do is come in here to build this clock and just get some repeaters. So if we have a repeater going here, 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 and here. So you'll have this little rectangle shape of repeaters. And what you'll want to do is put a piece of redstone in each one of these corners. Then what we can do is connect our redstone to our piston by adding 3 pieces of redstone that goes into our piston. And then we can just add 2 more pieces of redstone here and place our lever down here. Now, if we were to turn this on and off really fast, you can see the clock starts. And it's really fast, and it's going too fast to make any type of stone. So we need to slow it down. So go ahead and break your redstone, and you'll see that the stone goes ahead and falls back into place. We'll break up the redstone to start the clock over. And we're going to take each one of the sides all the way to the max. And we're going to try 2 on the ends and see how that works. So again, we'll run our redstone together to connect it. Turn the switch on and off. And now you see it slowed it down. And it's just about perfect. And we can start mining this automatically. And then when we're done, we just shut the machine off. So what we could do is kind of close this in to where there's just a door. Overall, this is a very good stone generator and will get you a good amount of stone, providing you have a silk touch pickaxe. If you don't have a silk touch pickaxe, you could always just use this as a cobblestone generator. And then when you get one, it'll actually be a combo stone generator and cobblestone generator. Now we're going to head down to Y-59 to set up our room for each of our ores. So before we start heading down, I make sure that I have my potions of water breathing, fire resistance, and night vision with me. That way I can save on some torches if needed. I also have a stack of torches with me as well. Don't forget your food, because you're going to need food. And we're going to start digging down these 2 blocks. And one of the things is you're not supposed to dig straight down. I'm actually going to do 3 blocks because we're going to use 1 to come back up with. Also, don't forget to bring a couple of stacks of any block of choice. I'm going to bring dirt. That's so we can get back up to the surface of the world. So one of the tricks to digging straight down is you kind of stand in the middle of both blocks and you would dig out the one side. Then you can turn around and dig out this side and you won't fall directly down. So you could dig there and then dig on this side. But I don't want to forget to take my 3rd row with me as I go down. So I'll go ahead and keep going down here. If anything cool happens, like a cave or a mine shaft, I'll turn it back on and show you. All right, you can see we've made it to Y-59. But as soon as I got down here, I ran right into some diamonds, which is fantastic. And I also had to power back up once to unload my bag. And during that, I also found some deep slate coal, which is very unusual. So I'm going to mine this diamond now. I'll show you how to start this elevator or our mining station down here at Y-59. We're going to go ahead and remove the block to our right, this block here. We're going to go ahead and place a bucket of water in that block there. This block on our left is going to be our elevator system. All right, after you have your water in place, we're going to go ahead and dig this area out. Maybe 5 by 5 little room, 3 high. Once the room is all dug out, we're going to go ahead and come here to the center block. This is where our elevator is going to be. So right here is where we're going to put a wall. And right here, we'll put another wall. What we're going to do next is put 2 signs. One here and one here. And then we're going to put a block right here. Now what that's going to do is prevent the water from flowing out. That way we'll be able to just walk in here and be shot right up to the top. Next, we're going to go ahead and take this block out of here, and we're going to replace it with a dirt block. That way we can plant our kelp on it. Now we're going to come to the center and power our way all the way to the top. All right, once we're at the top, we're going to go ahead and remove this block, replace it with the floor brick that we already have in place. We have to remember that this is the downside and this is the upside. You don't want to mess this up, otherwise you could die. Now we're going to go ahead and pour a bucket of water right here. And that's going to flow all the way down to negative Y59. Next, we're going to go ahead and replace this block here with one of the diamond blocks that I found. All right, the next thing to do is take the leap of faith and jump into the hole. And hope that we fall into the water, which we did. And now we're back at the bottom. As you can see, the signs are holding back the water. So now we can plant our kelp. And what I like to do here, the kelp has to go all the way to the top. So I'm going to take a drink of this water breathing potion. And now I won't have to work as fast. As I float to the top, I can plant the kelp and go. All right, as you can see, the kelp is grown from the bottom all the way to the top. Once again, we're going to go ahead and jump back into this hole. Now we're going to go ahead and get rid of the kelp. That'll all float to the top. We're going to go ahead and replace this with some soul sand. And now we have an elevator to the top of our mining area. And you can see that it doesn't affect our breathing at all. We come to the top. Very simple elevator system going down. And then, of course, going up. Now what we're going to do is build that 4 more times. 1 for gold level, 1 for lapis level, 1 for the copper level, and 1 for the iron level. And we're going to go ahead and lay that out here. And once that's done, I'll show you what that looks like. After several hours of digging and caving, we finally finished our 5 levels of ore mining. Copper being at level 48, iron at level 15, lapis at Y level -1, gold at Y level -16, and of course our diamond and redstone at Y -59. Let's go down and take a look, see what it looks like. And we have the room set up. It's roughly 32 by 32. And each one of these doorways represents a tunnel that we can dig to start our mining. Here's the gold level. And what was really neat about the gold level was that we ran into a lush cave. And we'll eventually explore this awesome looking lush cave. Also, you can see that each level, the elevator below it passes through. Now, you can have one up elevator if you wanted to, but we've chosen to have multiple up elevators because you'll see on the copper level that it looks really awesome. Here's our lapis level. Once again, you can see the different stages of the elevators. Now, I did set it up so that you can go into any one of these and go up. Here's our iron level. And what's really awesome about the iron level is that we ended up finding a mine shaft, which we'll be exploring as well. And of course, finally, our copper level. And this one looks really neat. It's a very short trip down. It has all of the elevators linked to it. Next, we're going to go ahead and set up a 1 elevator area for collection. And we're going to start down at the diamond level and have that 1 elevator collect all items on all levels and shoot this to the top. Now that we know where we want to put our chests or our build, the next thing we want to do is figure out one centralized location for all 5 of these different levels of mining. And if you look at how the elevators are set up, the middle one here is our lapis. And if we were directly here in the middle of this, we could start right here, this block 185, 529. So what we're going to do is create almost a piping system using flowing water. We're going to move the items this way, and back here so that they can go into a chest over here. So if 185, 529 coordinates are going to be here, and we know that water flows 8 blocks, we're going to go ahead and take our water system and go this way. 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to go and cut this corner another 2 blocks. And then we're going to take it right into the wall. So you can see if I were to take a bucket of water and place it on this block here, it'll create this zigzag pattern and end up right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. So here, if we wanted to extend this, we could dig this down and it would extend into the wall. Take this block out here and this block here. You can see the water now starts to flow, but we don't want this water floating here with the items in the middle of our path. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig this down a little bit more. So I dug out a little room where I want to put the storage right in front, and I can have the water system accessible. And if I don't dig out the ceiling anymore, I won't go to the surface. I am going to have to make one adjustment though. I'm going to have to bring it here, 1 extra space. That will end up going in this direction. So what I want to do is put my chests here, here, and I won't be able to put a chest here because I won't be able to open it. I dig this dirt out, it goes up to the sky, and I got to leave the ground above us looking like there's nothing underneath here. So what we can do in this situation is we can actually put a chest in the ground at this level here, and we can put one here as well. We're going to go ahead and dig this down by 2 levels. So then that way we're able to place a block on top of here, and you won't even know that there's a flowing water system underneath this. All right, now that we have this all dug out, what we can do is come back in here and we can place a hopper into each one of these chests. Now, one of the cool things about a hopper is that if you were to place an item in this hopper here, it will flow all the way down to the bottom chest first until this is full. Once this chest is full, then it'll fill this one. Once this one is full, then it'll fill this one. So really you have 3 double chests here that are going to fill up first. And now we can just have our water flow from here into this hopper, which will flow down to the bottom chest first, then the second, then the third. So the next thing we're going to do is dig straight down at this spot right here, 185, 529, all the way down to our mining diamond area. And once we get down there, we can start creating our elevator system to bring the items right to this spot here. So unfortunately, we can't bury this in the ground to hide it because we're at bedrock level. So we're going to have to leave this above ground. Another tiny little problem we have is that our chests are going to be up in the air here. So we're going to take a block and surround this piece of dirt in just like that. Next, we're going to go ahead and put a dropper right here so that it's facing this direction. Next, we're going to take a hopper and put it into the dropper. Then on top of our hopper, we're going to go ahead and place a chest here. But at this point, you can't open this chest because this block here is preventing us from doing that. So if we take that out of the picture, we can now open the chest. And you can see if we put anything in that chest, it immediately starts to flow into the dropper. Now we want to go ahead and place a little platform here to put our redstone on. Next, we're going to take a redstone comparator and place it right next to our dropper, but make sure the 2 prongs are facing the dropper. And as you can see, the prongs are lit up, giving it power. If we were to take the items out of here, you would see that it's now shut off and there's no power. So once we're going to put these back in, you'll see again, we have power to this comparator coming from the dropper. Next, we're going to go ahead and place a block here and a piece of redstone dust here. And you can see that we're reversing the power from the comparator into this block, which is putting it into this redstone. Now we want to go ahead and split the redstone. So we're going to place a block here and a block here. Next, we're going to increase the power by putting a repeater this way so that the 2 prongs are facing that way. And we're going to go ahead and place one over here in the same area. Now you can see it split the power. So we have power going up on the right side and power going up on the left side. What we're going to do next is place a piece of redstone dust here. That's going to create a clock, and that clock is going to take the dropper and turn it on and off, on and off, on and off, which will then shoot whatever's in the dropper out of it. And you can see the clock is now made. If you were to move the repeaters apart, you can see that it slows down the clock. And I like to have a slower clock so I can see the items going up to the top. And then finally, what we're going to do is we're going to run power on this side into our dropper so that it starts shooting the items out. In order to put power into this, we're going to drop another repeater. And then to put power into the dropper, we're going to put a block there. And you can see immediately the dropper is now shooting out the items that are inside. What we're going to do is build this on every level. The fortunate thing is once we get to the other levels, we can bury this in the ground so that the only thing sticking above the ground would be the chest. Okay, next I'm going to work on our elevator. So I want to put glass in here and here. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover the rest of this up. After you have it all covered up, you can hop up here and start to enclose this. I'm going to enclose it with glass. And then I'm going to pop in a ceiling piece here. Now you can't put your water in here until you finish every level that you're putting in a dropper at. So I'm going to go ahead and finish all of the levels, and then we'll go ahead and show you how to put the water and make the elevator. And if you wanted to see how to put it in the ground, I put the hopper going into the dropper this time instead of the side. And then of course our chest will be just sitting up top here once we fill all this in. And there you have it, all filled in. We put something in here. You can see it's coming out of the dropper already. Once all the levels are completed and all the surrounding area of our water elevator is done, we'll come back up here. We're going to go ahead and drop a bucket of water here. I've already used my water breathing potion, so I can dive down in here. Down to the bottom to plant the kelp. Once we get at the bottom, go ahead and start planting your kelp all the way to the top. And what the kelp does is it creates a water source block, which is needed for an elevator system. Once you have planted the kelp to the top, we're going to go ahead and jump back down to Y-59. And you can see that the kelp is all planted. We're going to go ahead and replace this dirt block with a piece of soul sand. And right there you can see the bubbles happening, which means that the elevator is working. We can go ahead and place our chests in here. You can see them start to shoot straight up the elevator. And they should be bobbing up and down on the top of our elevator system. And right there you can see our chests have made it to the top with the rest of our items the way we had. Next we're going to go ahead and make our water stream run the corners here like we did earlier in the video by placing a bucket of water right on that block there. What we'll do next is go ahead and dig this down and dig this down. And this one there. Now we're going to go ahead and dig this block out here. Next, we're going to go ahead and put a hopper in going into that block there. Then we're going to go ahead and dig this section out right here, leaving this block in place. We're going to go ahead and take this block out of here, and this block out of here, this block out of here, this block, and this block. And you can see that the hopper is facing right here. Next, we're going to go ahead and take this block out of here. We're going to place a dropper here. And we're going to put a hopper going into this dropper like that. Now we're going to go ahead and dig this out. We're going to go ahead and place a comparator right here, a block here, redstone dust there, a repeater here, and a repeater on this side, a block here, redstone dust here, turn that to 2 notches, turn this to 2 notches, a repeater here, and a block here. And let's see if this works. There it goes. Then go ahead and fill all that in. What we'll do next is take this block out of here, replace it with a dirt block. Next, we're going to go to our top hopper and we're going to put a row of blocks back to the beginning where our water elevator is going to be at. Then we're going to go ahead and place some stairs upside down here and here. Then we're going to jump back down in here. We're going to go ahead and put a row of blocks here. and a row of blocks there. We're going to place one of our blocks here, like that, and we're going to place a row of block going right to there, just like that. Next, we're going to take a bucket of water and place it right there. Then we're going to swim down here and plant kelp the whole way up. And then we're going to swim back down, take out the dirt, replace it with soul sand. Place a block here. Go ahead and place a block here. Then take a bucket of water and place it on that block there. And you can see the items will flow from the elevator into the chest. Now we can go ahead and fill all this in. Okay, once we cover everything up, the only thing that's exposed right now is the chests, and you can see that there's nothing inside of them. So let's go see if this works. So we're going to test this out. I'm going to go ahead and place my entire bag and see if it all goes up into the chest up top. And as you can see, everything is starting to flow in. And as you can see, everything is back in place. I got all my items back. Now let's go check the results for our cobblestone generator versus our mining. All right, Leo, it's time to find out what's better, the cobblestone generator or mining for 3 days.
Mining.
Mining? Well, at the end of this, I think we should leave it up to our viewers and let them decide. Comment below on what you think is better. Is it mining in the mines or is it using a cobblestone generator? What produces more cobblestone? So in box number 1, that's all of our cobblestone. Now I had to use my silk touch pickaxe once in a while, so that's why there's stone in here, but this should be all cobblestone. And that was box number 1. Box number 2 is the same. So that's 2 full boxes of cobblestone. Then over here, box number 3, this is just the other stones that we've accumulated and a little bit of cobblestone here on the bottom. Box number 4, all deep slate and deep slate cobblestone. And then all these are deep slate. I just labeled them deep slate, but this is how much we ended up with. So in total, we have 6 double chests full of mining supplies. 2 specifically from cobblestone. Here's what's really interesting. The treasure. In the treasure box, that's what we got from mining all 5 levels where all these different ores are located. Incredible. 53 diamonds, 7 stacks of lapis, 8 stacks of iron, 3.5 stacks of redstone, 3 stacks of coal, a stack, almost 2 stacks of gold, and then almost 24 stacks of copper. So great job, Leo. Thanks for all your help. Let's head over to the base where our mining is to see what the cobblestone generator does. And this little cobblestone generator here generates 36 cobblestone per minute or 2160 per hour. So in order to get the amount that we have in our storage area, we would have to sit here for 3 hours doing nothing but taking these blocks out of this cobblestone generator. This is faster. However, it's a lot more boring. Leave a comment down below of what you think is better, the cobblestone generator or mining. Well, this looks like a successful cobblestone mining adventure. Leo, what do you say we go play a game?
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to do?
Play a race.
You want to have a race?
Yeah.
All right, Leo, we should race. We should have elevator races.
Yeah.
How about we do this? We race down to the diamond, then we come up, then we race down to the iron, then we come up, and the first one over to the egg farm gets to throw eggs at each other. It's a good deal?
Yeah.
All right. On your marks, get set, go! Oh, I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm right behind you. I can see you. Oh. Where's up? Where's up? Where's up? Oh. Oh, I think I passed him. Oh, he hit me. I think he hit me. Did you hit me?
Yeah.
My goodness. I'm going to bump my head. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Iron, 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 iron. Oh, I'm coming. Here I come. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Where's up? Where's up? Oh, there's go up. Gotta get to the chicken farm. Gotta get to the. I can't see. Where's the chicken farm? Where's the chicken farm? Oh, you hit me. Chicken farm, chicken farm, chicken farm. I'm coming. Oh, I got you. Oh, go. Oh, it's nighttime. Perfect. We get to fight and it's raining. Oh, snap. Where's the chicken farm? Go to the chicken farm.
Go.
Who's the first one there? Who's going to get to throw eggs at each other? It's nighttime and it's raining. Oh, boy. Leo won. You won, bud. Congratulations. Good job. I'll take a... Oh. Are you already hitting me with the eggs? Wow, you're fast. All right. Let's go to the beach. I don't see any mobs yet. That's good. I'm sure we'll find a creeper or two out here. We came up from those elevators pretty fast, so there's probably nothing. Go ahead, hit me with the eggs. All right. You won that game. Good job, buddy. High five. High five. And... All right. Let's go say goodbye to everybody. Well, that wraps up this video, bud. I hope everybody had a great day. I hope everybody learned a lot about cobblestone generators and stone generators. I hope everyone learned about how to mine and what levels to mine certain ores at. I hope everybody learned how to use water elevators and item elevator systems. Go ahead and hit that like button and smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!